Libra, 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 well, welcome on into your reading. So glad to have you here. We're trying to find out what you need to hear right now. What is the tarot cards going to send your way? Let's go ahead and figure that out. What does Libra need to know right now? I feel like you're potentially dealing with some complexity, some complex energies, or at least maybe you are seeing it in a complex way. Kind of what I'm picking up on right now, just tapping into your energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Got the Devil, okay. Three of Cups. Eight of Swords. The World. Four of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. He's straightened up here. Bit straighter. So it's really interesting that we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out here in this reading, because I kind of feel like that's what you are right now. I think you are possessing a really good energy that shows that you are in control, shows that you are in a focused mindset, and you are trying to make the best of a situation. But you also have two opposite energies. I kind of feel like the World and the Devil is a bit of two different energies. You got a negative energy and a more of a positive energy as well. And you seem to be maybe holding on to it in a toxic way. Maybe there is something here that you are kind of like dealing with or not wanting something to be over. I feel like maybe there's an energy of something that has ran its course, ran its completion, and you've got a lot of good value out of it. It gave you a lot of good energy. And it also is something that you're not wanting to have come to an end, potentially. Maybe you are trying to get more use out of it, or maybe you're not realizing that it has gave you all the benefit that it could possibly give to you. And maybe you are trying to resurrect this energy. Maybe you're trying to save this energy. Maybe you're trying to potentially get more out of this energy or something like that. And it might be playing into your thought focus right now. Or it might be covering up something that is potentially there in your energetic field that could potentially be better for you. I just feel like this might be a focus that you have right now that has gotten you to where you're at, right? It's definitely gave you some momentum. It's definitely gave you a push to get to where you are at, where you're comfortable, where you are steady, where you are independently capable of, providing for yourself or doing the right things for yourself. And maybe that was your strength. Maybe that was what you felt like you were capable with, right? And I think you are also just like using that as a measuring stick potentially. So that energy is definitely something to feed off of. That is definitely something to give you some encouragement. But it's almost like you are coming at it from a toxic way of not letting it go. You're not wanting this energy to end. You're not wanting to let this go. Maybe this energy has more power over you than you realize, and maybe you don't realize that you have the potential of letting go of power that this thing has over you. And you can potentially go for something better. You can go for something that has better energy, has a lighter feeling, has more of an energy of happiness and joy and fulfillment that seems to be better than this, seems to be better than this energy that you're dealing with. And I really feel like it's like affecting your decision making. I really do. I think it's not allowing you to make choices that are in your best interest or that have a more positive impact on the things around you. I'm not seeing the cards that I would have expected to come out here with the energy that I felt like was coming up during the energy tap in at the beginning, but it feels like you're torn between two choices. And I mean, I guess it could be this. It could be starting something fresh, starting something new, knowing that things have run its course and you need to start something new. And it could be that you're focused on maybe going a little bit backwards or going back to something that has a hold on you right now. And you're allowing that to affect your vision, affect your thought processes, affect what you think is the right thing. Or maybe you're not seeing the signs that are around you that this other thing is available to you. Maybe that's the reason why it's not coming out here. It's because maybe you don't realize that there's other options available to you. So I really do think that there's another option here for you in this choice that you have to make for yourself that allows you to obtain or allows you to keep the energy that you have attained, and you are also able to bring in more of a lighter feeling. It affects things more in a lighter way. It allows you to be yourself. It allows, things that you already have to still be things that you have. It allows things to just gel and agree upon a bit better. There's no animosity. There's no toxic behavior. There's no radical, energies there. It all just kind of flows well, and it just actually flows. But this other energy that you're still trying to hold on to is not allowing things to flow. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you're able to resonate with that. So the 3 oracle cards that I have, we have the Wolf Spirit, which has family on it. We have Transmutation. And we have Letting Go. So the 3 of Cups is also kind of like a family friends card as well. And then you have the Wolf Spirit come out, which is family card within the Oracle deck. This could be something dealing with family. I do feel like this could be an energy, a choice that you could make that affects your family, that could potentially bring in a lighter feeling towards it. It doesn't create any hostility. It doesn't create any sort of animosity or anything like that. It allows all the energy of the family to kind of flow a bit better. It doesn't allow them to attack you. It doesn't allow them to disagree with you. And maybe there's just a time of change that needs to happen. Something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of and evolve to something better. Maybe evolving the whole family might be in play here as well, where you just need to let go of the past, let go of something that has ran its course, and allow things to develop better for the whole family to kind of keep the balance, keep the energy, because Libra is all about balance. And maybe you're needing to keep the balance within the family. Maybe you're needing to tone down everybody's energies, or tone down the yelling, tone down the animosity, tone down the anger or negative energies that might be at play here, and allow things to just gel and allow things to work. It almost feels like you might be the speaker of the house, or you might be the rule setter, or you might be someone that has a lot of control with what goes on in the family. And I can really see something good coming out of it, but it almost seems like you're the one that, like I said, has the control. So you're the one that has to let go of whatever option that you're trying to persistently make happen that doesn't need to happen. So I'm going to get some clarification. What thing is Libra needing to let go? What is the idea? What is the option? What are they needing to let go? What has ran its course? See if we can get some clarification on that. We got Strength. We got 10 of Cups. And we've got there's the 2 of Pentacles that I was wanting to come out before, but it didn't come out. So there's definitely an option. There's two options here. There's two options that you're weighing out. One option has a lighter energy, which is attractive to you, but for some reason, the heavier energy is just because it has more of a presence within your hand, more of a feel to your hand. See how this girl is kind of like weighing it out here. Just because the heavier energy has more of a weight on your hand, it attracts more of your mindset or more of your focus to that hand, and it's not allowing you to really understand more about what this lighter option has in store for you. And I feel like the lighter option needs to have more of this focus right now in your mind, so that way you can understand it, so that way you can see the benefits, so that way you can see what magic can happen behind this option and how things can flow a bit better. And I feel like the other option that you have dealing with the family is something that has given you in the past fulfillment. It has given you comfort. It has given you what you felt like things were supposed to be like. And I feel like it's something that has given you stability over the time frame. It's almost like I'm not going to say it's a negative pattern, but it almost seems like it's a routine or a pattern that you were comfortable with that has provided fulfillment over and over again. And I really think this is something that you are having to dictate on what that change is, what is the better option. And things are going to still be fulfilling, it feels like, but you have to understand that things change, that things progress, that things can't just be the same in a set routine for a long, long time. Routines and trends and all these things, they change too. So I feel like you're, like missing the point, missing what the benefits could be of this newer, lighter option that could help everybody involved, that could also help you. It could also bring in a lot of good energy. It could still bring in a lot of good fulfillment. It can bring in a lot of positive, free-flowing energy, make everybody happy, to bring in everybody together and make everything feel more at ease with you and everybody involved. I think it's just going to bring a lot of good. But let's just ask the cards, what could this option bring in for Libra? What would this bring in for Libra? Let's see. We got the Five of Swords. Got the Two of Cups. So, it is going to be confusing. It is going to be a lot of energy to have to process and work through. There is going to be some challenges. There is going to be some discomfort. But whenever things start to click, whenever all this gets cleared up, all this energy gets cleared up, it feels harmonious. It feels at peace. It feels at balance. It feels like all the energies are interconnected and matching each other the way they're supposed to be. The divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy, it gets brought together and it's at peace. It's at play. It's gelling well and it's going well for the energies overall. So yes, it can bring in some discomfort. Yes, it can bring in some challenge, confusion, progress, adaptation, things like that. But it also brings in more of a balance. And that's what Libras are, right? Libras need that balance. They are that balance. And I feel like this is going to be the best energy coming out of it, is something very harmonious and something interconnected and something playful, something very high energy, high loving, very romantic, or not necessarily romantic, but just a lot of good energy coming from the heart space, I should say, from both parties. So what is the advice here for Libra? You can finalize this message. What would the advice be here? I just want to appreciate Libra for being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So the advice here is that there doesn't have to be a lot of giving of energy, right? It almost feels like what can transpire here is a lot of people kind of speaking their mind, speaking freely like they don't have to worry about being judged. And I feel like there's change that is being authorized for the future, right? Change that can help the future be brighter, more exciting, more fruitful, more, not lusting, but more lucrative, maybe. And it allows all the energies at play to kind of feel in balance, feel like their mind is being heard, their thoughts are being heard, and they don't have to worry about a lot. I feel like there's not a whole lot of worry to be had. And I think that's kind of like where you've got to come from as well. Like, if that's the energy that could potentially be like catalyzed into the future, then that's the energy that you also have to possess as well, is that you have to know that things are okay. Things are going to be at peace. Things are not going to be hostile, but opinions can be heard out. Opinions can be heard out. Options can be heard out. The energies needs to be understood, and allow yourself to speak up. Allow yourself to have that clarity. Allow yourself to understand the situation and what benefits are able to be acquired, I guess you could say. And just sit with these energies and understand them, and understand how the future can get better as well as you progress more into the lighter energies. So there's many different ideas, there's many different options available here moving forward. And I feel like all these options can come together under one option that is this lighter energy, and that's the energy that you should focus on moving towards. So hopefully all that makes sense. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. But I think the advice is pretty clear here. Is just sit with the energies, know that everything's going to be okay, know that you need to be understood, and so does some people around you also need to be understood, and allow that clarity to come together and form one honest option for you to move forward into the future with a better understanding, a better expectation, and higher vibrational energy that could help the future be more exciting and fun and fruitful. So I really do think that's a good option for you. But that's what I have for you, Libras. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop them down below in the comments. I love you all so much for being here and checking out the channel. Till next time, until next reading, take care. Bye.